Number 18. You are using long division to divide the following polynomial here. We're going to write and explain the steps involved in getting the correct quotient. So I'm just going to kind of talk you through it here. What you would do is you would look at the first term, 3x, and decide what do I need to multiply by to get 3x to the fourth. The answer is here, it would be x cubed. And so if I multiplied out x cubed, each of these terms by x cubed, I would get 3x cubed. And then when I multiply 1 times x cubed, I would have 1x cubed. Now here's the fundamental rule of division, is whenever you multiply these out, after you get to this step, you now switch the sign. So this positive becomes a negative, this positive becomes a negative. These go away, this becomes negative 3x cubed. Drop your next term, which is negative 4x squared. And now I go back and I ask myself, what do I need to multiply the first term by to get negative 3x cubed, this new leading term, if you will. And so I would multiply here by negative x squared. If I multiply by negative x squared, I would have negative 3x cubed. And then I would multiply this term, 1 by negative x squared, and I get negative 1x squared. Fundamental rule of division, we're going to switch our signs. This becomes positive, this becomes positive, that goes away. This becomes negative 3x squared. Drop down your next term, which is a negative 31x. Ask yourself, what do you need to multiply this first term by, 3x, to get this new leading term, negative 3x squared? Answer, we need to multiply by negative x. So if I multiply this by negative x, I get negative 3x squared. And then I would multiply this term here by negative x, so I get negative 1x. Fundamental rule of division, again, is you switch the signs. That becomes positive, those go away. This becomes positive. This becomes negative 30x. Drop your last term, minus 15. Now we ask ourselves one more time, what do I need to multiply this first term by to get this term? Answer is negative 10. I multiply by negative 10, I get negative 30x. And then negative 10 times 1 is negative 10. Fundamental rule of division, switch your signs. This goes positive, this goes positive, this goes away. Find out we have a remainder of negative 5. That's our remainder. I ran out of room, I'm supposed to say remainder. So our actual quotient, the quotient, if you will, q of x, would be x cubed minus x squared minus x minus 10. That's a negative 5 over 3x plus 1, the divisor. So what was the steps required to come up with our quotient there? Well, we asked ourselves, what do I need to multiply 3x by to get the leading term? So you'd write something about that, and then you write about the fundamental rule of division. You switch the signs and just continue on until you get to your remainder. You know you got to your remainder when you've dropped all the terms down.